drops have been drastically different, obviously.
Yeah.
How does this year two, I guess, stack up in terms of where you think you are in the building process compared to
Clearly our most challenging. This is clearly our most challenging. I said that to our coaching staff. I think this is our most challenging year since we've been together, just because we have. I think it's a combination of a couple things. Our schedule, which is our schedule is the hardest schedule that we've put together. And so obviously that was by design. We put it together, so there's no one to blame but me, really. You can blame me, okay? I deserve all the blame on that one. So we'll see if it was the right move or not, but I think you combine that with just the number of new faces that we're implementing with some of the older guys that we have returning. I think we have some challenges as a staff and a program, but that's also exciting, Bill, in the sense that we get to see how quickly we can forge a new identity with the new group.
Coach, obviously, we all know what kind of talent you lost last year with Kata and Jay Sean and all those guys. And obviously, that's something you guys have to fill. But just what stuff that you want to work on as a team to maybe get better as a cohesive unit instead of just individual players?
Well, I think last year, if you look at our numbers, we led the Big Ten in defensive efficiency, and we were top 15 in the country in defensive efficiency for the bulk of the year. I think it's going to begin there. We have to be a team that is really, really tough and sound on the defensive end. And given we lost some length and some size and some versatility, I think that's the biggest thing I'm looking at. Are we going to be as defensive minded as we were last year?
And then kind of going off of that, what enabled you guys to be so good on defense last year? I mean, that's an area where Ohio State was really struggling in recent years leading up to you guys coming in here. Just what did you guys implement that allowed you guys to be so efficient on the defensive side?
Well, I think it goes back to what was said earlier. I think the buy-in of our kids really. Certainly there are scheming that you can do defensively, but a lot of it is we had good length and good versatility, particularly with Kata and Jay Sean and Andrew Dockich. As surprising as that was for all of us, myself included, had some really good moments defensively. I mean, he was really, really important for us late defensively. And so I think when you look at that, it was also a byproduct of their buy-in as a group. They really did want to. They believed that we were going to win games on that end, and we'll see if this group believes the same. And I think that's the largest looming question for us as a coaching staff.
It seems like Musa last year, that's what got him on the floor, was his defense and his strength and athleticism. It seems like Luther is a guy who is almost defense first, which seems rare for a freshman. If you get to the point where those two are on the floor together, how, I guess, athletic and how perimeters sound can you guys be on the defensive end, the perimeter with those two guys?
Well, I think they both have the ability to be good defenders. I think they both can. C.J. Jackson is another good perimeter defender. I think they both can be good defenders, but Luther's, I want to caution, he's a freshman who's kind of learning, he's really good on the ball. He's got to get better off the ball. But he wants to be a good defender. He's got a great approach and a great attitude. And I think offensively, he's maybe a little bit better than what we give him credit for as well. But having him, and I think Musa had some really good moments for us defensively last year. He's got to continue to grow in that area as well as his overall offensive game. But it gives you some versatility with those two guys. Andre Wesson, I would say right now, Andre Wesson and C.J. Jackson are our two most sound, solid perimeter defenders. They have to continue to grow in that area. But those two guys right now are kind of a standard. We have some of our young guys, Luther and Musa, can grow and look at and aspire to be.
How much do you see your offense, obviously last year was playing through Kata a lot, and it seems like that role is Kaleb's now. Just how is he kind of responding to that, and how have you seen him performing so far?
Yeah, I think in a lot of ways it's going to be, we all in here know, in late games, where we went a lot last year. Kada had the ability to make challenge shots and create scoring opportunities when he was closely guarded. And I think that's going to fall on Kaleb for sure some this year, but I think also that's going to be a collective thing for us. I think the open man may be the most important option late in games this year for us. It's certainly going to, Caleb's the offense is he's going to be a guy that's going to be more in terms of volume, going to get more volume opportunities. But I think the open man is going to be perhaps the most critical element when it comes to late game situations.
You guys got a bit of a unique experience with the Spain trip.
Yeah.
Good work earlier. Based on that and what you've seen from your guys, what are you most excited about with this team as you head into start practice and
I think just kind of getting to learn about what we can do on the floor, which sometimes you don't fully know that until you play a schedule. Now we'll know that pretty early, given who we play and some the challenges we have early. But I think just getting to know this group, I think we're anxious to see how the personalities mesh. They really do like each other, and as of now, they like the coaches. That'll change in a couple weeks, but they do like each other, and we've enjoyed coaching them. But I think just kind of seeing what may be the potential of this group.
Chris, every time we talked to you this summer, it seemed like you were going 100 miles an hour on the recruiting trail. Was there ever, you got a lot of good news too, but was there ever a point that it settled down for you? Did you get any chance to catch your breath at all?
This off season has been good just because we did as a family get a chance to settle in a little bit. But I think the pressure was, we certainly felt the pressure as a staff to have a really good put together, a good recruiting class, another really good recruiting class. So you're never fully at rest when you certainly feel that pressure. But it's been good. It's been good to be around the city and spend more time here. And we've gotten to know a few more people and certainly feel at a little bit different place than what we did last summer. But it was an incredibly busy off season. I said this all along. My wife says every time in the fall, I've never seen you work this hard. She's literally said for the last 2 years. It's just what happens. It's the nature of the beast. And I'm super excited about kind of where our recruiting is headed, and hopefully we can continue to do that well.